Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Ozzy. I was representing out of the Peel Out Show. You know, I comment on any and everything on YouTube. Gotta say what's up to all my subscribers. Thanks a lot for subscribing to me. I did give a shout out to Comrade Patriot. He hit me up. I told y'all the last video was my last video, but this is gonna be my last video because he happened to hit me up as I guess I was signing off, and I happened to look at what he wanted me to look at, which was the Jay-Z Deception by Forerunner 777. Um, and I was looking at it, the stuff that goes on in the hip hop industry and stuff like that, which I'm aware of. Yeah, it's a lot of truth. It's a lot. It's a secret society behind it. You have the masonry. You can see it on certain people in videos. They wearing certain symbols that represent that shows they're masons, or and stuff like that. And then you wonder why certain kids is just influenced by what they watch on television, because it's a lot of people that's behind the scene, that fun stuff, so kids, adults, they can watch it, and things that they can listen to, and it might alter kind of their thinking process, because they might feel that this is the way they're supposed to be, maybe gangster and all this other stuff. And um but a lot of stuff can a lot of stuff can also be changed in a different direction. Like, it gets so deep, like, like the Forerunner 777. He breaks down a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff that he says is true. A lot of stuff that he say is true, like behind the scene. I didn't watch all the videos because it's just like it's just too much to even get in depth to. Like, some things is just not, to me, some things is just not meant to look into too deep, because you have to be ready to handle that type of information mentally. You have to be ready to handle that type of information. I mean, y'all probably don't notice, but it's just like how when I talk on these videos, there's a reason why I do it, because y'all don't see me put up too much stuff like behind the scenes and stuff like that. But I am behind the scenes on a lot of things. I do host a lot of parties. I'm in the neighborhoods that you would probably never go to, or that you will look down to, and I'm around all that. But I just see things different, and I present myself different. And when I'm on the stage, I say things just a little different. But it's just I still present myself as having fun. Like I said, it's a reason. But my whole thing is, like, when I'm on here, and I'm not trying to get too deep, but when I'm on here, I'm just trying to send a different type of message, for your brain to kind of pick up, and so it could store, because I want you to see the brighter things of life. Sometimes we always focus on the gloomy and sad and hopelessness stuff that we see television. We listen to stuff on radio, and you know so I send my own little message through, that hopefully you could just see a bright and a brighter perspective of life, you know where you have hope and stuff like that. So, yes, it is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. It's a lot of different. It's a society, a secret society that's behind the scene. Yes, I'm not gonna tell you no lie about that. Yes, there is, and you have to pay attention to a lot of these videos. And I ran into a couple of interesting people. I was kind of blessed, but to run into a lot of interesting people, and I was taught a lot of a lot of different information as far as politics, and a lot of stuff that I couldn't even be on here to explain it. Like how Forerunner is. It's like I couldn't even explain it to you, because probably stuff you probably won't believe it. But it's just for me to know. I think what I'm saying, and in my own way, I kind of take the information and kind of present it through the cameras, so that y'all maybe could digest it. Like, your brain will pick it up, and it might store there, and it might grow, because there's gonna be something I say that's gonna relate to you, and you're gonna understand probably something that I'm trying to say. And most importantly, a lot of young people, like the demographics, when I look at my YouTube page, a lot of young people do follow me on YouTube and stuff like that. So, like, I won't get too deep into it, but yeah, but me personally, some things is just like I learned to not get into too much information. I know, Comrade Patriot, I know you wanted me to comment on it, but it's some things I just don't get too deep into. Like, I look at it for myself, but after a certain point, sometimes I just stop, because some information you have to be able to handle certain information, But yeah, it was interesting. It was very interesting what Forerunner 777 was saying, and I see that he gets a lot in depth, and to a lot of things, a lot of things. But for the most part, people, um, you know, you just stay focused. You know what I mean? And just try to live life good. And the most important thing is learn to be a leader, not a follower. Learn to be a leader. Learn to appreciate what you have. You know, it's not all the time you look at somebody with jewelry and cars and all this other stuff. You could be the average person at work, and you might see your coworker with the fanciest car, and he gets the beautiful women, or vice versa. Y'all women probably get the most handsome man and all. And y'all focus on it. Just be proud of what you have and what you can do. That's most important. And just try to enjoy life. And that's why I always say, never give up. Live life to the fullest, and smile because it's good for the soul. Because there's a reason for that. Why I say that. So. But anyway, I did look at the videos, Comrade Patriot, and thanks a lot for putting me on. And I'm going to continue to watch a couple of more. So just stay tuned. Everybody have a good day, and put a smile on your face.